I think we ought to face facts that the government of China would not have let him go without making the decision with regard to Hong Kong. And I wouldn't have been surprised if they didn't get certain information from him, if in fact he has anything. But the fact that he is now in Moscow and did not get on the airplane for Cuba tells me that the old KGB officer, now president of Russia, Putin, is directing the show. And I wouldn't be surprised if the president of Russia is not giving the orders to milk him for every piece of information that he has. And if he really doesn't have anything, then I think the president of Russia is going to decide whether or not he wants to have a good relationship with the United States and might allow him to be extradited to the U.S. Now, presumably, he is carrying a bunch of laptops. Well, you would have thought that they would have taken that into custody, and maybe that's what's happening right now in Moscow. However it plays out, as I have said from the beginning, I think his behavior is treasonous behavior, and that the full extent of the law ought to be applied, and those countries that have a formal legal relationship with the United States ought to obey the law and have him extradited to the United States so he can face the charges.